5 News.
It's hard to believe what's going on. I never seen devastation like this.
Devastation and despair this noon in Lake County. The Valley Fire is now 61,000 acres and just 5% contained. 13,000 people are displaced and hundreds of homes are reduced to ruins. Just minutes ago, state officials confirmed 1 dead and several more unaccounted for. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michelle Griego.
Hi, everyone. I'm Frank Malicote. The destruction from the fire is immense. Officials say flames are spreading at a rate they haven't seen in decades. KPIX 5's Ann Makovic is in Calistoga, where hundreds are seeking shelter from that fire. Ann?
This is the largest evacuation I've ever seen here at the Napa County Fairgrounds. I just want to give you a 180-degree look at what this is right now. Hundreds of people came here to escape the flames. They have set up tents. They have their vehicles here, their vehicles basically containing everything they own at this point. These people don't know how long they'll be here or where they'll go next.
Our houses are gone.
Lily Brown is one of hundreds of people who used to live in Middletown and now temporarily live at the Napa County Fairgrounds in Calistoga. It's a mini city that literally popped up overnight.
I'm really grateful for everything that everyone's donating.
And everyone here has a tale to tell of frantically leaving their homes behind. 13,000 people have been evacuated.
You couldn't even see through the smoke you could hardly even see your neighbor's house.
The Valley Fire blew up overnight Saturday. It's burned 61,000 acres and at least 400 homes, as well as hundreds of other buildings and businesses. 1 person has been killed, 4 firefighters injured. It moved erratically in all directions, and it moved fast. People had just minutes to try to pack up everything they wanted to save and set up camp here.
You start seeing people and you're like, oh, thank God, it's so good to see you, because we didn't know if you were going to get out of there.
Mandatory evacuations remain in effect for areas of Napa and Lake counties. Donations at the Red Cross shelters have been pouring in, from dog food to clothing. And there's a kitchen where volunteers are cooking hot meals. And there are 1,500 firefighters working on this fire today. I spoke with the captain a few minutes ago. He said that they are out there trying to assess the damage at this point in addition to fighting the fire. So they're hopefully soon going to have a better number on the number of houses that have been burned. In the meantime, 10 helicopters helping fight this fire from above. Live in Calistoga, Ann Makovic, KPIX 5.
All right, Ann, thanks for that live report in Calistoga.
In Middletown, nearly half the homes in one neighborhood are gone. KPIX 5 reporter Kate Kogarin found one home that escaped the flames unscathed. Ironically, the owner was away helping others.
It took minutes for the Valley Fire to wipe away a lifetime of memories for hundreds of families. And here in Middletown, nearly half the homes in this community are gone, but some got lucky.
I'm hearing over the radio, hey, they expected to be in Middletown in the next hour.
Don Lopez is a firefighter with South Lake County. He was in Cobb where the Valley Fire first broke out when he heard the flames were headed straight to his home.
And I'm talking to my wife. I said, you need to think about getting out.
It would be 2 days before he got back home to see for himself.
And I drove down the street and I was looking around and all my neighbors are gone and I'm just devastated. And I just thought my house is going to be gone.
Homes reduced to ash and rubble. His street looked like a bomb had exploded here. But then,
as I came around the corner and I saw it, I just didn't know what to do. I just started crying.
His home, one of the few still standing.
I was just frozen probably for about an hour, just staring at my house. And just glad it's still here.
This seasoned firefighter knows this is as close to a miracle as it gets, because for the rest of his neighbors,
where do people go? There's no houses for people to rent because they're all gone. There's just nothing here.
Don says he believes close to half of the homes in his neighborhood are gone, but he will stay, and today he'll be back on the fire lines to continue fighting.
This is where I am. This is what I do. This is what I love. This is my community. And you just have to. There's no other word for it. You just have to keep going.
Don says unfortunately his daughter's family lost everything, so he and his wife really do consider themselves lucky, because when you look around here, there's no other word to describe it. In Middletown, Kate Kogarin, KPIX 5.
New at noon, evacuation orders have been extended north to the Clear Lake, Riviera, and Soda Bay communities. They're also in place along stretches of Highway 29 from Tubbs Lane in Napa County to the junction of Highway 53 in Lake County. Middletown, Cobb, and Hidden Valley remain evacuated.
At noon, Governor Jerry Brown at CAL FIRE for an update on the wildfire. The governor has declared a state of emergency for Lake and Napa counties and says the immediate concern is public safety, but the long-term problem is climate change.
We need our short term, which is to deal with the forests with preventative fires. It's to build up our fire personnel and the equipment that is needed and be ready to pull in resources from all over. And of course, we need the longer term goals to try to minimize the buildup of drought and global warming.
More than 11,000 firefighters are battling a dozen major fires all across California.
Dramatic video of an escape from the Valley Fire. The man who posted the video on YouTube says he was driving out of Anderson Springs at about 8:30 Saturday night. That's to the west of Middletown. You can see the flames just raging along both sides of the road and what looks like at least one house burning. When the driver sees the home in the flames, he swears and then punches the gas. He was able to make it out safely. And other drivers had to just simply give up and leave their cars behind. The heat from the fire was so intense, the cars melted away on the side of Highway 29.
The burn area already more than twice the size of San Francisco. 95 square miles have been scorched in less than 48 hours. The fire is running to the southeast into Napa County. It also has reached the edge of Sonoma County. Roberta Gonzalez has been monitoring the weather conditions for the firefighters. And Roberta, are they going to get a break today?
We're certainly getting a little bit of a break today, Frank. Good afternoon, everybody. As far as the Valley Fire is concerned, we have cloud cover. It's cooler. It's currently 64 degrees. Southwest winds 10 to 15, and we have had some mist this morning with light rain expected. Winds right now have been increasing in the San Ramon area, and then when we head to the North Bay, we see the winds out of the south-southwest in Napa up to 16 miles per hour, gustier winds in Fairfield. But at the highest elevation, that's really where we're seeing the winds. At the surface, only about 10 to 15. High-def Doppler radar have been picking up some spotty light showers, primarily to the south. We could see wetness across the entire Bay Area. We'll tell you just how much rain to expect and when the next shot of rain is coming. That's a little bit later in this broadcast.